Hello everyone, Atypical Poser here doing my first review on YouTube. Today we'll be looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dragon Shield Black Ranger. Alright, let's open it up. Alright, now we can take a look at all the accessories it comes with. So first of all, let's take a look at the unmasked head here. You can see it bears a pretty good likeness to the actor who played Zack in the show. It's not perfect. I like that attention to detail right there, though, the little stud ring he's got. Yeah, overall, it's $20, and I think it looks pretty good. Moving on, though, you can see we got a fisted hand, which I would like if we had gotten two of these, but, it is what it is. And then we got a flat karate chopping hand, and two gripping hands for holding things. Then we got the blade blaster here, which I really like a lot, actually. Looks good with the red plastic with the white paint. Yeah, I do wish that they had done what they did with the SDCC Dragon Shield Red Ranger, though. Looks like none of the regular releases are going to come with the holstered version. But, it goes in his holster, so at least you got some storage, and it's a nice weapon. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Next, let's look here at the blast effect, which I really like. I love this translucent blue plastic and how as it gets further away from the blast zone, this dissipates. It gets real clear here on the tip. Nice swirling effect. Looks good, which leads me straight to my next talking point, which would be the Power Axe, which I think looks really cool. As you can see, this one actually differs from the SDCC one because it doesn't just stay in blaster mode. You can actually slide that in for the complete Power Axe look. Yeah, I really like this a lot, though. Love the silver paint here and the yellow. Lines up real nice. Gets a little fuzzy, like they missed the mark right there. A little fuzzy right here on the blade, but I mean, just look at that mastodon they carved in there. Doesn't get much better than that, I'll tell you that right now. And of course, if you take here the little blast effect, you can plug that right into the tip. And you got a little blaster with the pew pew, as I like to call it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've always been more of a sword guy, but can't go wrong with just a big old axe to swing at things. Alright, though, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. Alright, now that we're taking a look at the figure, we can see here, just on the front view, how nice those paint apps are. Look at right there, nice clean diamond paint apps on the gauntlets and the boots. Oops. Get him close in here. You can see that nice detail on the belt. You can see the little mastodon there sculpted in the little belt for the power coin. Good detail there. The holster here. And as I said earlier, you can store his little blade blaster right there on the side, which looks nice. Sculpt on this guy too. I mean, just look at the helmet right there. He's got the little lines painted on. They actually are sculpted too, but nice detail painting him in there for the trunk and the side of the helmet with the little mastodon tusks and the eyeballs. Yeah, I really dig everything about this guy a lot. Although it always has been kind of funny to me because he only really wears this in like one episode of the show. Yet every company always goes out of their way to make this. And don't get me wrong, it's a real cool look and all, but I just always thought it was funny. He only really wears it once, yet he's like, people always want him in it. But, it's cool though. But anyway, let's take a look at the articulation now. You can see from here he can look up about that much, not too much really, but not bad. Can look down about that much. Little head motion goes side to side. Little bit of head tilting there for nice expressive motions. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows to move in further than 90 degrees. Real nice. Get a little wrist swivel. A little up and down wrist motion. Good for getting those little poses on. See under here, you can see he's got the double jointed ab crunch. So all together, you can crunch about that far forward, and you can like break his back here with that. You know, probably won't be doing that a lot, but unless you get a dark sense of humor or something. I don't know. Legs kick forward about that much. Double jointed knees. Doesn't really go back much. Got boot rotation. Ankles can go down all the way. Go up about that far. And of course he's got great ankle pivot. So, you know, all in all, really good figure. Definitely recommend picking this up if you're into Power Rangers or if you just like really good action figures with good articulation. I'm sure if you're a customizer, you could probably get all kinds of nice things out of this guy, but, you know, me personally, I love me my Power Rangers. If you could stand. Yeah, it's a really, really fun figure. Really nice expression. Let's get into some size comparisons here, though. Got here Joseph Joestar right there. Yeah, they scale pretty nice together, actually. Even though JoJo does have those, like, anime proportions, but I still think it looks pretty nice. we got a Mezco here. We got Gomez from. Be prepared to see a lot of him because he's like one of my favorite figures of all time. But as you can see, they stack nicely together, and actually, like this is like a pretty standard Mezco buck in height, and you can see that since he's supposed to be a teenager, he's actually decently shorter than both these guys are supposed to be in their adult years. So that's pretty cool. Taking them away. Let's get some in-universe comparisons here. We got the SDCC exclusive Dragon Shield Red Ranger. And they look pretty nice together, even though they're not, shouldn't technically be both wearing them at the same time. As for a depowered teammate, or a D-Dragon Armor teammate anyway, we got the Pink Ranger, also from the Lightning Collection. And she looks great next to both of them, really. She's like decently shorter, but not too much shorter than both the guys on her team. That's cool. Let's see. Another in-universe figure here. We got the Lightning Collection Lord Zed. She looks really, really nice and intimidating next to him. And, you know, let's get one more little fun one in there. We can do the Mafex Batfleck Justice League Batman. She looks actually really good next to him, really. An import. You want to get your Justice League and Power Rangers on, which, you know, that crossover just happened. But, you know, all in all, the Lightning Collection, though, has actually been really, really consistently solid. And I would recommend anyone pick up any of them, but yeah, this guy for sure, you can pick him up. He's a Walgreens exclusive. I'd recommend it. I mean, don't pay an arm and a leg for him though. I don't think he's worth all that. But hopefully we'll get the de-armored Black Ranger Zack and maybe even Adam. I'd like to see Adam. He's the only ones of the replacements of the original that I really liked watching the old show. But you know, uh, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll have some pictures at the end, of course, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Like, comment, subscribe. And I really would like you guys to give me your input because I'm going to be on this YouTube journey with all of you, and I'd like to improve, build this community together because I do believe that the toy community is the best community in the whole world. So help me grow and help me give you what you want to see, okay? All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.